Okay, hello, welcome back. This is the final part of For Those Who Suffer. Let me read through the briefing. The doctor convicted of sexually assaulting hundreds of girls in his care has escaped through the intervention of a pornographer who he has supplied images to. Interpol has passed on data that they both can be found in Hokkaido. The doctor is now going under the name of John Ramone. 3 additional targets, all part of the organization, have been added. The agent who passed on this intel has disappeared. See if you can find him as well. I don't need to tell you how important this contract is, 47. So let's look at the objectives here. So, that's additional targets here. That is the main target, Matt Ramone. I did say John Ramone. Huh. I got his name wrong. But anyway, he was going under the name John Ramone, and he quickly changed it to Matt Ramone. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And Amos Dexter is meant to be the pornographer. So those are our 2 main opponents. And the remaining 3 are people who work with them, either as security or as... they just work for them, essentially. Only 1 exit is active for the mission. Avoid collateral damage. This is hard. Do not get recorded by a security camera or delete the recording. And do not change your starting disguise at any time during the mission. So, a lot of complications, a lot of hard targets here. So, I'm going to start out to try to kind of explain this one. In my mental... Well, yeah, I'm... Let me just explain that when I was initially putting together these, they were to show solidarity with the young women, the young ladies who had been assaulted. And that was the entire reason, essentially, I'm doing those. But also, I had never intended to have the person who assaulted them escape. Let's see. Nope, it's the other way. To escape. Nor did I intend to have the mission where where you have to go after him. That wasn't originally intended. And then as I got further into this storyline that I've been making for it, I realized I kind of had to do it that way. So, to explain my point of view, I have worked in the mental health field, and the job I did was I worked directly with people who had issues and problems. I worked with them in the community as they went about their lives and associated with people. And one of the many of them had been sexually assaulted. And it's incredible to kind of watch, consider the stuff they have to deal with, how they react, and often to watch people who don't really know why they act that way react to them and kind of maltreat them, mistreat them. And one of the rules in the mental health field that it is told to, or at least was for us, I think it's for most people in the mental health field, is do not get emotionally involved. The problem is, and I'm just going to stay here while I explain this to you, and then I'll go about the mission. The problem is that you cannot do that job without becoming emotionally involved. When you work with these people, you see how it affects them, you become emotionally involved, and it takes a toll on you. You know how you feel empathetic towards somebody? Imagine that, but considerably more intense. And that's essentially how it works for you, and it's really, really hurts you. So as I set this up, I came to realize that, yes, it is just this. I am doing these videos, things to show solidarity, but it's also a bit for me personally, because I am affected when people have to go through that. It does affect me, and I don't really. Yeah, it's essentially, this is for closure for me, to do that. And the great thing about video games is that so long as you can differentiate between real life and video games, then you can go through this process. You can go through the process and, you know, relieve your feelings and find closure by essentially hitmanning your way through it. So, just letting you know. So that's kind of where my thoughts were. Let me go ahead and start here. So, in my mind canon there, let's see, I believe, where is it? Okay, that's the screwdriver I'm gonna need. Alright, and aha, there we go. So, in my mind canon, Agent 47 snuck in his funeral suit as a corpse. The weapon I smuggled in is the Striker. For those of you who are unaware of the Striker, it is the most powerful gun, I think, in the game. I don't think there's anything more powerful, but it's very loud and attracts attention. And, yep, I brought it in for one of the assassinations just to make it fun. Also, you may have noticed that I had asked that people find one of the other targets, or I had mentioned in the briefing that there was an agent who gave us information, and you're supposed to find him. I want to make that actually a part of the mission, but unfortunately I couldn't figure out a way to do it. But there is an Easter egg in this mission where you encounter an old friend of yours. And that old friend is Agent Smith here. He's been in several of the games, and you save him from that. And, well, Agent Smith or Mr. Smith. And one of the bonuses of freeing him is you basically get a keycard that allows you access to everywhere. So
You do, so you won't.
So one of the problems with this is that those guys over there will way too often will talk over your conversation, so it's hard to get a good conversation on him. But there's the Easter egg of Agent Smith in this latest Hitman game. So
Found me snooping around and locked me up in the freezer. Okay, now you.
You should get out of here.
Yeah, good advice. That's right. Oh wait, I found this in the curator's office. Knowing you, it'll probably come in handy.
Thanks.
So
No,
I just got
thank you. That's price I owe you. Good hunting.
so yep, I just got the master chip now,
Now to lay low.
which basically gives me access to everything. And if I'm remembering correctly, I'm gonna duck down. I need to get past these guys to get to my first target up there, and I'm gonna use the screwdriver for that. So, oh yeah, this guy comes around, and okay. So this, she's essentially just okay, so let's get up. Okay. Let's get her body out of here so nobody sees it, and leave it there. So that's the first target. Now, And I wonder what happened to my screwdriver, because whoop. That music scares me every single time. I'm not seeing the screwdriver anywhere. I had to pick up Q for it somewhere. Nope, I can drain, I can... But no screwdriver. That is really odd. So, maybe it got dropped somewhere around here? Okay, so I lost my screwdriver, so I may not be able to accomplish all of my objectives at this point. And wait till that guy comes back around to get past him again. And I always forget. I know I set this up. I know I should know this, but I always forget which way I need to go. So, want to say, is it this way? This way, maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this way. Okay, so I think it's this way.
Mr.
No,
Jason
no.
Portman,
It's the other way. Ah,
please come to the hospital entrance. A doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will escort you to your appointment. Please proceed
Okay.
to the hospital entrance.
that... No. Ah,
How is the control room holding up?
ah.
Oh,
Whoa. Looked like somebody almost saw me there. Okay. So... It's not this way. Okay. Okay. It is this way. So that guy. So make sure nobody comes this way, but I'm going to be waiting for that guy to go by this door now. So secondary target. I don't think anybody else comes down here, but okay, here he comes. And we want to get him through the falling. Okay. There we go. So we got him. Yay. Now we need to get into a non-trespassing area. And I will admit that I whoop. There we go. Okay, I am doing well. Now, when I first played through this, where is that target? There's a cowboy. So it's over this way. When I first played through this, what I'd brought a syringe of emetic poison, and what I'd hoped to do for this target was to come on. Okay. Was to essentially get him to go throw up in the toilet and then drowned him. Unfortunately, he did throw up, so that was a good thing. The bad thing was, and, you know, just because I don't like this guy. Let's see, a couple shoot him up a little bit. Yeah, we don't like this guy. So, yes, it was a, yeah. So, yeah, I got him throw up, but it was in the trash can instead of the toilet, and it just, so I just, yeah. Did it that way. Alright, now to get the cowboy, the Texan. So that guy, but usually takes a few minutes to get him. Oh, I'm glad she noticed. Usually, you know, when I'm dressed like this, a lot of people, the only comments I really get are along the lines of, oh, you know, that must be so hard to clean, that sort of thing. So let's see, where is the Texan? Okay, Texan I think is coming back to his room. So we'll see how long it takes him to get here. Oh, nope, he's not immediately, so I should be able to get into his room. This is the Texan's room I'm going to now. I am glad I did at least get the doctor. When I did the initial contract, the one I really screwed up on was the okay, let me get in here. This is a safe place to be. The one that I screwed up on. So yeah. Okay, good. He's coming in. Was the last one, but we'll get to that. So he should. Okay. Sometimes he pauses there. Okay. So what he should do is go right out on deck. Yep. So what's great about this gun?
Teresa.
People go flying for it. So I'm gonna vault here, and basically I'm going to hide right over here. Now what usually happens is this attracts somebody's attention. Oh wow. Okay, good. That's good. Usually when I use the gun last, somebody notices because it's very loud. But it's looking like I didn't attract any attention. Oh, wait, there's that guy. Okay, so I'm gonna stay here so he doesn't accidentally see me, look through the window and see me. So yeah, it did attract some attention, but there's no evidence. The body's down there somewhere. Can I see the body? I'll take a closer look when I get back, but let's see. That guy's... Yeah, he hangs out there for a few minutes, and if he doesn't find anything, we're good. Okay, so he's... Okay, we're good. He's going back, so gonna head back to there. So thus far, I've done this really well. And honestly, if I screw up the last objective... I'm actually happy. I got, you know, I feel I have closure at this point. I got the pornographer, I got the doctor who's changed his name, had surgery. So I think we are all good. Here. So the final, oh, okay. Final target is in the restaurant area. And this is the one, yeah, where I attracted some attention and had to run out and in kind of a panic, truthfully. That is a target if you play through the normal game. But I considered making her a target in this, but that seemed to be, you know, a bit much. So she hangs out here, but one of the problems is that a lot of people just hang out in this general area.
Yeah, none other. Felt like punching your lights out, dude. We should
So.
do a mockery of the judicial system. Shame the entire legal profession with your trickery.
Oh, I remember that vividly. Oh, the way she taught.
And I don't have a screwdriver to throw either. Because my screwdriver mysteriously vanished. I don't think that can come down to me.
Between you and me, well, I think she was asked to prove a point. You remember that one guy, the janitor? She couldn't get him to crack.
So,
Days later, he disappeared. They never found him.
Ugh, not to mention all those obvious legal loopholes she used. It's just truly shameful behavior.
Yeah,
let's see. What can I see from this guy's angle? Okay.
Mr. Pitbull?
Okay. So, she leaves but comes back. he goes over here where he can't be seen by that guy, by the guard at the door. Let's see. Alright, do I have anything... Oh, I do have the screwdriver. Okay, cool. But... let's get this guy out of the way. And hopefully nobody's going to come in. Because last time I played this, somebody came in right at that point. So, whew. Okay. I think I can risk dragging this guy over here to put him in the box. Okay, good. Whew. Okay. Oh, whew. So I'm doing a lot better than I initially did. Oh, wait, need... So, okay, so this guy's going to come down here as well. And my target will eventually return here to this lovely, lovely bathroom. So kind of the idea here is to, I can, when my target shows up, I think those are the only 3. So I'm actually doing a lot better now than I had previously done. So it's going well. I'm going to hang out over here, holding a screwdriver, in a slightly creepy manner. I'm just going to say, it's so beautiful here. So I may actually get a really, really good score at this. So, gonna get her out of the way so nobody... Okay. I feel very lucky. I thought I'd completely lost the screwdriver. So, yes. So, I did this a lot better than I did previously. I am not compromised at all. I have the one exit, which is the tram ride down. And yeah, nobody's the wiser. There's that guy I ran into earlier. So yeah, I think my desire for closure has happened. So yeah, we're going to wait and see my score, but yeah, I'm actually quite happy about this. Yep, I feel I've gotten some closure for this for myself. I hope that for other people, they will, the gymnasts who went through this and the other people who may have gone through this or may feel empathy towards it might get some closure out of this, but if not, this is just a wonderful show of solidarity. And yeah, let's see. Let's continue, see what I got. Ah, what I never spotted? Shoot. I wonder when I got spotted. Possibly when my target spotted me, but I've got all my objectives completed. No bodies found, no noticed kills, no recordings. So, 127, 415, I'm happy about that. Like and subscribe if you like it, and yeah, I would just encourage everybody to show solidarity to, the gymnasts for what they went through, and for anyone else who's gone through any sort of sexual assault. Just show solidarity. And yes, I will see you in the next video. And bye.